Lakers. Exclusive. Breaking news. Script. The Lakers. Nation. Ready for today's bombshell news and red-hot last-minute rumors? Buckle up because what I'm about to drop will leave you speechless. Let's dive right into today's headline. Lakers front office is working overtime on a potential deal that could finally solve our center problem, and it involves the Brooklyn Nets. Sources are buzzing about a trade package that would bring defensive stalwart Nic Claxton to Los Angeles to support our dynamic duo of LeBron James and Luka Doncic in their championship push. The proposed deal would send our sharpshooting rookie Dalton Knecht, forward Rui Hachimura, and a 2025 second-round pick to Brooklyn. Is this the missing piece we've been waiting for? Let's face facts. Our current center situation isn't cutting it. Jackson Hayes has been serviceable, but he's hitting free agency and realistically belongs in a backup role. Meanwhile, Claxton brings legitimate defensive prowess and stability to a position where we've struggled all season. At just 26 years old, Claxton is entering his prime and comes with a team-friendly contract that decreases annually over the next 3 years. Talk about value. As Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz pointed out, it's no secret the Lakers need an upgrade at the starting center position, a spot they'll likely fill through trade this offseason due to their lack of cap space. This move makes perfect sense for both sides. Brooklyn is deep into rebuild mode, where no player is untouchable. They'd get an elite shooter in Knecht who can space the floor for their future draft picks, a versatile wing in Hachimura, who could be flipped for additional draft capital, plus another pick to add to their rebuilding stockpile. For us, Claxton isn't a superstar, but he represents a massive upgrade. His defensive versatility allows him to protect the rim and switch onto perimeter players, something we desperately need. Offensively, he's an efficient pick-and-roll finisher with solid post moves. Plus, the man has proven his durability despite Brooklyn's struggles this season. Word around the league suggests we've also explored other options like Charlotte's Mark Williams, but Claxton remains the most realistic and attainable target. Sure, losing Knecht would hurt. The kid has shown flashes of becoming a serious scoring threat. But with LeBron and Luka's championship window right now, trading young talent for an established center who can contribute immediately makes complete sense. Imagine a starting five of Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD, and Claxton. That's a lineup that could seriously challenge for a championship. What do you think, Lakers Nation? Would you pull the trigger on this deal to bring Claxton to LA? Is this the final piece we need to bring another championship banner to the rafters? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're enjoying these exclusive Lakers updates, hit that subscribe button for more breaking news and hot trade rumors throughout the offseason. Final chapter. Anthony Davis trade. Saga officially complete. Hey Lakers Nation. Ready for today's explosive news that puts the final stamp on one of the most pivotal trades in recent franchise history? This is the story that connects our championship past to our promising present. Let's dive right in. The epic Anthony Davis acquisition, the original blockbuster, not the Luka deal, has finally reached its complete conclusion. Remember when we shipped out half our young core to pry AD from New Orleans? That seismic transaction from 2019 just had its final loose end tied up. When Woj dropped that bomb tweet in June 2019, the Pelicans have agreed to a deal to trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks. Little did we know how perfectly it would shape our franchise's trajectory. LeBron had just wrapped his first season in purple and gold, and the front office was desperate to find him a co-star capable of bringing championship basketball back to LA. The price tag seemed steep at the time. 3 promising youngsters plus a war chest of draft picks. But the gamble paid immediate dividends when AD and LeBron hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy just a year later in the Orlando bubble. Now, the very last piece of that historic trade has been determined. The Pelicans had the option to defer our unprotected 2024 first-rounder to 2025, which they exercised. With several teams, including our Lakers, finishing with identical 50-32 records this past season, the NBA stepped in to finalize the draft order. Here's where things get interesting. The Los Angeles Lakers, 50-32, won the tiebreaker with the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, and the LA Clippers, according to NBA PR. This means our forfeited pick actually ended up being the most valuable among all the 50-win teams. The Atlanta Hawks, who acquired this selection from New Orleans in the DeJounte-Murray trade, will now be picking 22nd overall in the 2025 NBA draft. Ironically, that's actually lower than where the pick would have landed in 2024, when we used the 17th pick to select sharpshooter Dalton Knecht. The Pelicans' decision to push the pick to 2025 allowed them to include it in their Murray trade package. A move they might be second-guessing now after watching Dyson Daniels flourish in Atlanta. Sometimes the chess moves that seem smart backfire spectacularly. For the Lakers, this officially closes the books on what must be considered one of the greatest trades in franchise history. Not only did it deliver championship number 17 immediately, but the foundation it built eventually helped facilitate bringing Luka Doncic to Los Angeles. Rob Pelinka's recent contract extension is well-deserved recognition for these masterstrokes. 5 years later, would anyone argue we paid too much? The championship banner hanging in the rafters and our current position as title contenders with LeBron, AD, and Luka emphatically answers that question. What's your take, Lakers faithful? Was the AD trade the best move in recent Lakers history? How do you feel now that all pieces of that deal are finally settled? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this exclusive Lakers content, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more breaking news and historical perspectives throughout the off-season.